Thank you. A smelly sewage problem has neighbors in one Northwest Houston community holding their breath.
Yeah, take a look at this video here from just 2 weeks ago when the streets were flooding due to overflowing sewage drains. Residents in Candlelight Oaks say every time heavy rain comes on through, raw sewage backs up into their streets, and they say sometimes even into their homes.
Well, tonight they are demanding answers and a permanent fix before the next storm hits. They spoke to KPRC 2 News reporter Jaewon Jung, hoping their calls don't fall on deaf ears.
Before you see it, you smell it.
If you ever had gone to an outhouse that's been sitting out in the sun for a couple of weeks, you're getting the idea in that.
Like literally, straight up just raw.
Neighbors in the Candlelight Oaks community tell me every time it rains here, raw sewage is bubbling out of the manholes and into their streets.
You can just smell this very pungent scent, almost like rotten eggs.
I was in this neighborhood 2 weeks ago when heavy rain poured down. Since then, many of you have reached out with concerns.
If you understand what raw sewage, that means condoms, tampons, anything you would think people would throw, needles, and so it wasn't a very healthy environment.
Well, it may look dry out here right now, but neighbors tell me once this storm drain fills up, sewage starts backing into their streets and even into their homes.
Are you concerned the next time it rains here?
Most definitely.
I am concerned. I'm concerned not only for that, this is a Band-Aid, washing the streets down. Okay, that's no big deal, but what's causing it? Let's get to the point of it.
Several neighbors tell me they've called 311 about the problem. A city spokesperson tells KPRC2 crews found no issues during their inspection, but as a precaution, they plan to monitor the area during future heavy rain. This neighbor reached out to City Council member Amy Peck, saying she had to, quote, manually clean up human feces and toilet paper from her backyard every time it rains. I also reached out to City Council member Amy Peck, and I'm waiting to hear back. You said you called plumbing. How much was that bill?
$3,500. And then we had to get an excavator to come, and then they had to help. That was another $300. And then my husband had to have more dirt delivered. So that was probably another $300. So probably altogether about $4,000.
Neighbors tell me they don't want another cleanup. They want a permanent fix. So the next time it rains, it doesn't smell
like raw.
In Northwest Houston, Jaewon Jung, KPRC 2 News.